Hi, it's Mike Noon here. Welcome back. I'm the author of the book Speed Learning Secrets of NLP, and what I want to talk to you about in this video is about notes. Now basically notes come in two ways of doing it, and I'm not talking about online or offline or digitally. They're either basically lists and bullet points or paragraphs, whatever it might be, or mind maps. And my preferred way of making notes is actually to use both of them. So what I want to do is just want to show you a quick example of mind maps. It's useful to use lots of different colours because it makes it easier for you to identify things. What we're doing with a mind map is we're going to have your main topic. I don't know if you can see this, but you've got your main subject there. I'm not going to use green because that's virtually invisible. I'll use the red, which is probably not a lot better. Okay, so you've got your main subject there that you're studying. Or you can also use this for things like presentations. So that's your main topic. So it's, say the topic is learning. You'd want to look at perhaps what's the subject? And this is probably going to be the same sort of thing. But you're going to consider things like, why do you want to learn it? And you're going to have all your reasons coming into your why. And this gives you a very clear idea of your motivation for learning this stuff. You may be going to have a look at what resources you need. Do you need a computer? Do you need a quiet space? Do you need some sort of like a group to work with? And what this does, basically this is, mind maps are basically how your brain connects information. And my training notes, if I'm doing a live training, consists of two pieces of paper. The first one is for the morning and the second one is for the afternoon. Because here's something else you can do with mind maps. You can turn mind maps into, oops, like a clock. So you have training, and here where we're going to start, let's say 9 AM. I know it's at the 12 PM position, but it'll be introductions. My name's Mike Noon. I'm an internationally certified NLP trainer and welcome to this training. Tell me a little bit about you. And then it'll be an overview of what people are going to be learning. And then we maybe do agreements. And I've done other videos on all of these things. And then it'd be the why this is important part of the training. And then maybe we have a break. We're going to have a coffee and a chat and relax, chill out. And then we come back to the what. What I'm going to teach you. Yeah? So this is another way that you can use mind maps that's useful. And we could make all of the breaks blue. So someone could look, oh, we've got a break there, and we've got another one here at 3 o'clock. This is good, but there's the other way of using notes is to make bulleted lists, and I usually have a combination of both. I normally put bullet points, and so I have things I need to have for a training. So one thing would be the manuals. I need to make sure that the manuals are going to be there. And I'd need to maybe make sure that the venue has been booked and that catering has been sorted. I've actually got checklists for this sort of stuff, but this is just an example. Catering. Advertising and marketing. Have I done that? So, this is useful for several perspectives, because the mind maps are more for me, that's for how I represent things internally. And a very important point here, there's no such thing as a perfect mind map, because your brain is unique for where it's wired. So you make mind maps that work for you. And there's no such thing as a wrong mind map. Don't listen to someone else and they say, oh, you haven't done that right. Providing it works for you as a way of remembering things, then that's useful. And if it doesn't work for them, well, that's fine. Just tell them to go and do their own. So that is the two primary ways of making notes I would strongly encourage you to do. And I'd also encourage you to write them out by hand rather than using software. The reason is that there's a mechanism in the human brain whereby you're seeing it visually and you're making that kinesthetic connection. You're getting that body sensation of making the notes. Okay? And what I sometimes do is I talk to myself and go, oh, okay, so 9 o'clock, that's the intro, then we've got the overview, and then we're going to make the agreement, and then the why, and the break, and the what. Because what I'm then doing is I'm using another sensory system. I'm giving my brain more information to remember. I also say it to myself inside. So you're using the visual, the kinesthetic, the auditory, external, and auditory, internal. So that's 4 different parts of my brain that are engaged in remembering this. Okay? Is that useful? I hope so. So I'm going to see you in the next video in a moment.